Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel for another Hot Toys figure unboxing and review. Well, it finally happened. It finally did, guys. I finally got Black Panther as part of the collection, and I'm super stoked about it. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you know that I've had Black Panther in my grail list, in my Christmas wish list. Well, I was able to get him, but it did come at a cost. And as you can maybe see in the background here, we are going a little bit of a different direction with the collection. So I've decided to kind of sell some of my one-offs and focus mainly on Star Wars, Marvel, and DC. So I've already sold figures like RoboCop, Terminator, John Wick, and it did hurt a little bit, but seeing this Black Panther figure come in the mail, it definitely eases the blow. So I'm really excited. Now, before we get too far into this figure, I want to invite you to please like this video. It really helps the channel out a lot. And subscribe if you haven't already. And ring the bell so you don't miss any new content coming your way. Got a lot of cool videos coming out, so definitely want you to be a part of that. Let's take a look here at the art box that this figure comes in. And it's going to be different than a lot of the other figures, at least that I've reviewed. This is my first Civil War figure. And the box itself is really cool. I like the wraparound artistic image that we have here. We have a great image of Black Panther on the front. And as the box turns, we can see other characters such as Bucky, the Winter Soldier. We have Iron Man and Captain America battling it out. And you can kind of see part of Ant-Man where he's huge. And then we also have Black Widow there on the other side. And this is kind of like obviously the best part of the movie where they have the standoff at the airport, so I like it. On the back it says, "United we stand, divided we fall." And we do have the warnings and all the other legal mumbo jumbo on the back. And this is going to be MMS 363. This is going to be a slip over cover, so when we do take that off, we have a nice window display where we can see our figure in all of the packaging. And when we take him out of that, we get our first glimpse of our Black Panther figure, and I'm impressed. This guy looks better than I thought he would. So yes, I'm excited. I'm happy to have him. But before we get a detailed look at the figure, let's take a look at the base and the accessories that come with our figure. Normally here at the Jedi Knights Watch, I like to talk about the base and then all the accessories that come with our figure, but here there is literally nothing that comes with our Black Panther figure, so we're just going to go through the base and the accessories together. Yes, this is everything that comes with Black Panther, except if you want to count the extra wrist pegs, which I never count because every figure comes with that. So yes, this is it. Let's just start by taking a look at the base that he comes with. It's a nice looking base here. It's going to have a matte finish except for where we have Captain America Civil War. That's going to be a nice gloss finish to it. And this is also going to have a nice texture to it as well. I do like bases that have that just because the figure tends to stand on them a little bit better. We do have, it looks like the Iron Man team logo in the background right there. And we do have the typical metal nameplate that says Black Panther, Captain America, Civil War. And I do like that nameplate a lot. I think this looks like a nice base. It's not my most favorite shape of bases that Hot Toys has made. I typically like the octagon or just the rectangular ones, but this is still a nice base. And it does come with a normal crotch grabber here. I'm not sure if the new Black Panther figure came with a dynamic stand or not, but if you guys know, let me know in the comments below. And other than that, we get 2 extra pair of hands for our Black Panther figure. Right now on the figure itself, we have 2 closed-fisted hands, and then it comes with 2 separate pairs of open hands. And the difference is this one has the claws out and this one has the claws retracted. Let's take a look at one of them with the claws out here, and it looks pretty cool. I like that they made these claws, and they're a little bit pointy, so just be careful. I really like the inside of the glove where you just kind of have these like little grips here and just different patterns and little stitching. Looks really nice, and then you have the texture on the outside of the gloves. So I do like these a lot. There's a lot going on, and just a very good paint application as well. And then we do have the retracted claws, but it's pretty much going to be the same pose for the hands. And there you have it as well, just a nice gloss to parts of the glove, and then you have like a matte textured finish to the other parts. Just gives it a lot of depth, and I think it looks really, really good. Alright, those are the accessories that come with our figure. Now let's get the figure itself out here and take a closer look. And here is our first look at the Captain America Civil War Black Panther figure. And he is a bad man right here. He just looks chunky, beefy. I love the costume. I love the outfit. And I'm very, very impressed. When I took him out of the box, I was more impressed than I thought I would be. Now, I don't own the other Black Panther figure, the newer one from the Solo movie, so I can't really do a fair comparison, but I really like the body type here. I know a lot of people have complained. Not necessarily complained, but once the new figure came out, I think they just compared the two and thought, well, this one's not as realistic as a body type or proportions to Chadwick Boseman. So I still like this one. I think he just looks beefy. I love the helmet, and I think they did a great job on this figure. He doesn't come with much, but the figure itself looks amazing. Now let's zoom in and take a closer look at the outfit. I think my favorite part of this Black Panther figure is the mask itself, or the helmet. And it's one of the reasons why I chose to get this figure over the Solo movie Black Panther. I don't know, I like the proportions on this one. I like him to be a little bit more superhero-like in body type, and just something about this one spoke to me. I think it looks maybe a little bit more simplistic, and I like that about the figure itself. But up here, you know, we do have the head sculpt, and just really great detail on the helmet itself. You can just see little dots even in the eyes, and just different textures here on the mask itself. It's got just a nice look and feel to it. The ears look really nice, and then you got this nice paint application with the vibranium kind of going through the mask itself. We do have the necklace here. It does not come off. It is attached to the costume itself, or the outfit. But just look at, as we get closer, you see all the patterns going on in the suit, and even a little bit closer, you see even more patterns going on inside those patterns, which really makes this figure look amazing. The material itself, it seems like it's going to be pretty durable. However, when we move the figure, like you just see that, you're going to have to be careful. You could kind of move it. It's a little bit, you're a little bit able to move it, so you can do that if you're going to be putting him in dynamic poses. But with this type of material, I definitely am going to keep him more in a museum type pose. You know, you're just going to get wrinkles over time. So I think this one's going to be great for taking pictures with, but then I wouldn't leave him in those dynamic poses for long periods of time. Coming down to the gauntlets, more vibranium detail here going on. I just like the look of this costume. Here we do have the closed-fisted gloves, and he looks great. You know, the going down to the feet. One nice thing that I don't believe the new figure has is a split-cut boot design. So you get a lot of, not so much movement here, but you do get a lot of movement in the ankle. So that's very nice to have on the figure. Just more designs going on in the legs, in the entire costume itself. And I'm really impressed with this figure, and I'm glad that I was able to get him. So let's put him in some poses, talk about some of the things that I like and some of the things that I dislike about the figure. So now it's time in the review for the things that I like and dislike about the figure. Let's start with the things that I really like about the figure. The first would be this style of helmet or head sculpt on the Black Panther. Something about it, I gravitate towards it, and I really like the design of this suit and this helmet, and that's why I wanted to get this particular Black Panther figure. The second thing that I really like is that they added a split-cut boot design, or somewhat of a split-cut boot, so that you're going to be able to move the feet more freely, and you're not going to have to worry about the outfit itself deteriorating like maybe your Spider-Man figures or your Superman, where that piece of material gets caught in the joint of the boot. So we don't have to worry about that here, so that's really awesome. And the third thing that I really like about the figure is the design of the outfit itself, and just kind of how the body looks in the outfit. I like the body build, and I like how The outfit design is simplistic, but when you get really close, there's a lot of detail in this figure. Now for some things that I didn't like so much about the figure. I think the first thing and probably the easiest thing is he doesn't come with anything. I think they kind of dropped the ball by not adding a Chadwick Boseman head sculpt in with this figure. Now I know they waited and did that for the Solo movie because they want you to buy that one too, so I get it, but it would have been nice if they added that, you know, because we do get other Spider-Man figures, Captain America figures, and they always have the unmasked sculpt with it, so I think they should have just still included that with this guy. The second thing is not necessarily something I dislike or that it annoys me, but I guess it's more of a warning, and that would just be to be careful about putting this guy in dynamic poses for long-term periods of time, because I think it could really make the suit deteriorate over time and you're going to get wrinkles and stretch marks and possibly rips. So it's more of a warning just to be careful about that. But other than that, there is nothing that I dislike about this figure. I think it was a great choice by myself to pick this up, and I'm really happy with it. And he's going to get posed with my Marvel figures, so just another piece of the Avengers added to the collection. Very, very happy. Let me know what you guys think of this video in the comments below. Let me know what you think of this Black Panther figure, if you like this one better or if you like the new one better. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to like, subscribe. If you've already subscribed, do it again. Just kidding. But ring that bell so you don't miss any new content coming your way. Alright guys, until next time, stay safe out there, and we'll see you soon.